Alright, here we go, guys. We're on a 33 Boston Whaler Outrage, Twin V10, Merc 400s. There's Captain Jay, here's Mike, sold him the boat. We got Eliron in the back.
Trying to get organized here.
And we got Jock, white shirt or white coat. We are going tuna fishing, something I've only done once in my life, and that was, I think, 22 years ago, 2002-ish, maybe 2003, over 20 years for sure. Going to be breaking Shinnecock Inlet, beautiful day, it's September day. Oh wow, look at this Mako, huge Mako, 4 engines, 40 plus foot boat, beautiful boats here. 32 Proline, not as pretty. Get out of everybody's way. We'll see how we do. I don't tuna fish at all. That one time I went, we got a couple fish, but it was like 12 hours of trolling. My expectations are low, but something different, and who knows, maybe I'll get hooked on the tuna bug. We'll see.
All right, here we go, guys. And it's early September, as you heard in that intro. My good friend Jay invited me to fish on his brand new Boston Whaler. You see the twin V10 400 Mercs in the back. And yeah, we're going tuna fishing. And something, like I said in that intro, I've done once over 20 years ago. It's not something I really get excited about, but I figured, hey, something different. And I love tuna. Tuna's the one fish I'll eat every day and twice on Sunday. It's just delicious. It's like a steak to me. Not a big fish eater. That always surprises people, but I digress. I've never done this. This is going to be a learning opportunity for me. And again, not something I really plan on doing, but much like going down to Maryland, once in a blue moon and targeting big blackfish, it's a nice break from the everyday type of fishing I do. And weirdly, I'm looking at this from a beginner's perspective, and I'm going to try to offer this almost as a lesson, even though that sounds counterintuitive, because you'll see I have no idea what the heck I'm doing, but it will give guys who have never done this an idea into what's involved from the eyes of somebody who really doesn't do this. And we're going to run to the grounds. And this is going to prove in the end to be something that bites us, but bear with me here. I'm not even sure we'd get a bite if we didn't do this. So we're fishing the Coimbra. We're about 30 miles outside of Shinnecock Inlet off Long Island, South Coast. And yeah, you'll see here we're chumming. We're going to be, or we're chunking to be more specific. Yeah, we're going to be chunking for these guys. We're just dropping 6 rods down at different lengths. And that involves cutting a lot of bait. Eliron is cutting the bait, and I'm just creating a slick behind us. And then we have those 6 rods out, all at different depths, like I said. And here's the critical piece. Because we're fishing relatively shallow, we're not in the canyons, we're using 30-pound leader and smaller rods. We're not trolling, we're not using thick mono or fluoro at the end. We're using 30-pound at the end, the fluoro side attached to the hook. And the theory behind that is it's a clear day. You see there's no waves. The bright sun is out. It's calm. And tuna have very sensitive eyes. And if we put thicker line, they would see that. We don't think it's necessary anyway, because typically this isn't the type of area you would traditionally catch the multi-100-pound fish. And we're going to be wrong about that here. And like I said, it's going to wind up biting us in the end. But yeah, at this point, we're just throwing out the bait. We have the rod set up, and we're waiting for that bite. And that bite is going to come about an hour into the trip. It's kind of dead. Jacques suggests we move. I decide to open a beer. And yeah, this is what happens next.
Yes! All right,
Camera's on. Finally. Hey, I opened the beer!
Oh, you did! Yes!
Somebody get
Yes! Vest. Where's the handy vest?
Here,
Who's fighting this?
go, you do it.
No. How can you do it?
Come on, get the best. Let's
Put it on Eliron.
get this out of here. No, I'm not fighting it. Jay, it's yours.
I'll get that out.
Get this out of here. Now, help me out.
Yep, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Jay, let's get it over to the other side.
Do we have room for
Start
it?
the boat. Jay, walk front. Jay, walk forward.
Should I get these rods up?
Not yet.
Am I good?
You're good. How are you doing on line? All right.
I'm okay.
This is something big?
Let's get the lines in. Get the lines in.
This one too?
Yeah, get all the lines in. He's gonna walk us around. All right, you got the boat. Keep riding.
It's under the water.
Keep the drag out. Remember, it's only 30-pound test.
Doesn't feel like a huge.
No, doesn't.
So Eliron, I have no idea what we do here.
All right, get the weight off. Get that line in, please. Get that line in. We're gonna have to chase this fish a little bit. Hold on. You have 2 gears, remember. Yeah. I'm in time. Yeah, right? Yeah. Sometimes they wake up and then they make their runs. Wrap it.
Okay, I'll put the weight back here. We got them all in?
All the rods are in.
Yeah.
Let's
You want me to move this again or leave it for
hold
now?
on, let's see. Let's get Jay. He's doing fine. Slow down, slow down, slow down.
I'm not even in gear.
Slow down, slow down.
He's not in gear. Back it up maybe? Did it come off?
No, he's still on. He's still on. Turn him, turn him. Turn starboard. Get Jay
Do
into
right and left. Do
Get
right.
Jay into the corner.
Do right and left. Yeah.
Get him starboard. Get Jay into the corner. Get a gaff out, please. Just stay here.
Yeah.
Get 2 gaffs out. Perfect.
Chaos.
Right by the pool.
You'd say that one.
Okay, this gaff is... We're gonna pass you a gaff, Eliron, or I'll hold it and...
One gaff right in here.
Yep.
Jay's good. Gloves.
There's some in my bag.
Yep, we're good.
We got them.
We're good. I got right here.
How
Remember,
heavy is
there's-
it, Jay?
Keep him in the corner. Keep him in the corner right here. There you go. You're gonna have to do a lot of back and forth. Just keep him right here.
Eliron, I got a new nickname for you.
Oh.
The Colonel. You're doing a great job leading us here.
And surprise number 1 for me from a tuna beginner's perspective, the importance of the driver of the boat. Mike is driving the boat, and as we'll see, he's going to be on that wheel for a long time. And I think that's almost as hard as the guy fighting the fish, because he is constantly trying to keep the fighter of the fish in that back port corner, the left side of the boat corner. And it's constant adjustments. You're on the throttle the entire time.
Take it, got it.
I can't imagine this isn't a big fish the way...
It's a good fish. It's a good fish.
Because I'm thinking if it's a 27-inch dunk, it's
It's
not...
at least 50 pounds. It feels like at least 50 to me.
I would think, well, they pull so hard.
5-inch. I'll go 55 1/4. Oh, all right.
You can't... Wow.
57-inch.
That's the 4th run. That's the 4th run.
And you said that big yellowfin last year took 3.
3 at the boat. He ran more.
Oh,
three at
okay,
the
I
boat.
got you,
Yeah,
I
he was
got you.
He was like a 10 run
I mean,
fish.
this guy's out. Like,
He's straight way
imagine the
out.
problem.
We can get some line back if we creep up on him.
Now we're good.
Prefer to keep it tight, right? Then...
Yeah.
Yeah, we're perfect. We're good. I'd rather be away from the boat than under.
Yep, yep. What's crazy is we stopped chunking and we got them. We had chunked so much, and you got them on this side. Our chunk was going that way.
And this was down 120, 130 feet.
This was the deep one.
So that's what Jack told me. That just remember that
Butterfish
they
on the bottom.
butterfish on the bottom. He said that's how they got that big yellowfin.
Good to know.
Maybe this is a yellowfin.
I think this is probably yellow. The fish is smart. Trying to change the line. It's not done. Say what you will about bait, but this is a really fun way to fight a fish.
Well, I see what I will about bait for stripers,
Yeah.
not for tuna. totally different.
Yeah, this is way better than trolling.
Tuna, you do whatever they're eating.
Correct. I have no problem bait fishing for tuna.
But it's a great, look at this setup.
Oh, I would rather do this than troll. Yeah,
Absolutely.
100%.
So much
Way
better.
more fun.
Trolling
Like
is
the best way, in my opinion, this and jigging, the best way to
Yep.
catch tuna.
Totally agree.
Jigging ideal, but that's rare.
And yeah, I think part of the reason I've never gotten into tuna fishing, that first experience I had 20 plus years ago, we were trolling for 12 hours. I was on a beautiful boat, a 47 Viking, but man, is it boring. I remember going underneath and sleeping. We caught 2 fish, a small bluefin, a small yellowfin, and it just was so boring. You don't hold a rod in your hand. It's just nothing happening for long hours. Yeah, this is definitely more exciting, but as we'll see, also exhausting and demoralizing.
they're much harder to
Anybody
land.
want to fight this?
I'll
Oh, no, John, get on there.
Take some time.
Yeah, just grab,
keep
grab
the
the,
tension,
grab the belt. Put the belt on you. I could hold it for a minute.
Another bell. Hang on.
Yeah, just right.
Sorry.
Okay.
This- Thank you.
You know, just keep them tight. That's
Yeah.
it.
Nice. Good job. Well, you got next.
Wow.
So now reel down.
Yeah, and not moving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I go over when you try to reel down.
Yeah.
Try to get a couple inches on him. It's a game of inches.
Holy cow. Wow. Dude, this is insane. He's not budging.
He's not moving.
Pete, I don't know where you are, but
You'll
you're
be here
not
for a
near
while.
me because you're breaking up. But come over to the fleet.
Make sure it looks like everything's clear back there. Yeah, we're gonna be running back and forth here. So. Okay.
Thanks, Cap, for the in the pro line for moving.
Perfect, I guess. Just right.
Good luck over there. Yo, Nico, you got me? Hey, Cap, on the down east of the tower, on the north side of the fleet, moving. We got you good. We're on north side.
Doing good?
Yeah,
Doing good? That's exactly what you
He's
nothing really you can do.
Right in front of you.
And yeah, we're using a 30 class pen reel, 30-pound leader material. There's really not much you can do. I mean, you're just holding on, keeping that line tight. And yeah, it's an incredible feeling when you actually hold that rod and feel that immense fish on the other line and how it just doesn't want to budge. And the way we have the drag set up, you know, there's nothing you can do, literally nothing you can do other than wait for him to start moving towards you a little, and then you can reel down and gain some line.
So Jay, I'll be honest, I didn't know what you were doing. I'm like, why isn't he reeling? But you literally can't reel. It's not turning.
The fish is smart. But how we don't have the drag set down too tight.
Yeah, I know.
30-pound floor.
Right,
Well,
right.
He definitely got stronger.
Yeah.
Holy shit. He was not this strong when we first hooked him.
Well, he was. I think he was not 100% sure he was fully hooked for the first few minutes.
There's not much you can do. You're doing it right. Really not much you can do. Just got to keep him there, and it's going to be a game of inches. He's going to tire, you're going to tire. I don't want to put any more heat on it.
Yeah, I got you. Just keep the pressure, and at some point he's got to tire out.
It's going to take time.
And yeah, after a long standstill with me, it was time to pass the rod on to Jock. And Jock was going to be the MVP. I think a lot of MVPs, not me, Mike driving, Eliron directing us, Jay coordinating everything. But Jock fought this fish over 2 hours in total out of the almost 4 hours we wound up fighting this fish. And yeah, they were strapping Jock in, and he is going to take the brunt of the abuse from this huge fish.
Nice, Jock. Got him.
Jock, you're a friggin'
Yeah,
beast,
I see
man. Oh, I see him.
We got color.
Oh, careful, careful. Start pinwheeling here.
See him?
Yeah, I see him. I see him.
Dude.
Can you tell what it is yet?
I can't tell if it's a yellow, but it's big. I can tell you that.
You could, I can't tell.
Oh yeah, it's big. It's a big fucking fish. He was on his side. Holy shit.
And yeah, that was not going to be the only time we saw that fish. That probably 13 or 14 times, typically further out, he would come to the surface and then dive back down. We'd get teased. We'd see just enough of the fish to think, okay, we got him. And then nope, right back down to the bottom he went.
Listen, Jock, man, he is
He's a beast. He really is a beast.
not giving up.
So I don't know if I've ever
Nice
been as
job.
I don't know if I've ever been as stressed with a fish in my life.
It's
This is so
It's a
stressful.
much higher stakes. It makes
This
losing
is
it makes
so
it
stressful.
makes losing a double-digit fluke seem like not a big deal, right?
Inconsequential. Inconsequential.
That's what happens when you do this stuff. Like,
And I know we've beating a dead horse. We said it a few times, but if we had one in the boat, it'd be different.
yeah.
Then it'd be like we could tell stories about the fight, the one that got away, all that. But these fish are so delicious.
You can already taste him. Salivating over there.
I am. I had yellowfin for dinner last night.
Calling his wife. Oh, yeah.
There's soy sauce in his pocket.
I have the.
He's got
Honey, go
a
get
traveling
some
soy sauce.
sesame oil.
Yeah.
And yeah, the point there is, if even a small one, if we had one in the boat, you know, knowing we're spending hours fighting this one fish, there'd be less pressure on us losing this fish. But this is the first one we hooked up. And I think at this point we're realizing we may be in for a long haul. And this may be the only chance we get to land a fish.
Well,
We lost him
it's just
again.
the angle of the light,
Yeah, exactly.
but he's in seeing range.
Oh, yeah. Got it. Yeah. 50 feet probably.
Coming up on an hour and 38 minutes.
Can't be more than 50 feet. There he comes. Here he comes. Here he comes. Here he comes.
Every time he comes, I'll let you know when I don't know if you can see him.
Yes.
Jock.
He's pinwheeling. Yeah.
There he goes. Now he's going off the trough, and he's coming down.
Yeah, he's
He's coming
pinwheeling.
down over rib pocket now.
He's in the final stage, stage 71. He's in
So-
stage 71 of 98.
Go. All right.
This is relatively light tackle, right?
Oh,
for what
yeah.
we're doing.
Dangerously
So how do the guys do it with the jigs and the spinning reels? Like how would
Well,
they?
it's the same thing. It's just that you'd have 30, 40-pound fluoro on the end and a metal jig. And if they'd bite the same way. You just have a spinning reel. It's just
And you
need-
would have
It's
to-
just the spin fighting.
Because I'm thinking this is a lot stronger than a.
It's easier to reel them in on a conventional reel than
Right.
a spinner. But usually you.
So you
like
can have a fight that lasts like
Yeah.
this long on a
yeah.
spinner.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, like I have a 14K spinning reel on the boat. If we were gonna pop or jig, that would theoretically be able to handle the fish at least,
Good. Come on.
and have the line capacity. But you know, it's going to be more to your favor if you have a 30 wide or 50 wide. The gear,
We'd have this boat in with a 130 wide, right?
I mean, it would be easier. But the problem is the leader. So I mean,
Right.
these tuna, especially when they're eating like on the chunk,
Right.
they're so leader sharp.
Eliron explained
Yeah,
it
yeah.
that we're using 30-pound leader because it's such a beautiful day. No,
Yeah.
no disturbance in the water, no waves, clear blue sky.
The only fish that I know of that has better vision than a tuna, they say, is a tarpon.
I
They
believe
say the
that.
tarpon has the.
They use a 20-pound leader in Florida when we fish for them.
And like I said at the beginning, this was completely a brand new learning experience for me. You can see I'm absorbing all the knowledge these guys have about tuna fishing. And yeah, poor Jock. And we'll get some more footage here of Jock fighting this big fish.
2 hour fish all day long.
You're already at almost 2. You're at an hour 48 when I last checked.
3 quarter, please. You got it.
Yeah, an hour 48 right now. It must have been 46 before.
Sorry.
And yeah, something you definitely don't ever see fluke fishing. One man feeding another man a cold drink of water. Let's fast forward now to just after 3.5 hours. This fish is unwilling to quit. We're not going to bore everyone. Thank you for staying as long as you have with another hour and a half of this. But yeah, we're going to jump to that 3.5 hour plus mark right now.
Alright, you just put battery number 6 on. Where are we time-wise? 3 hours and 33 minutes.
And yeah, in case you missed that, 3 hours and 36 minutes. This was my 6th GoPro battery that I've put in. Incredible.
Change direction again. We'll wait for him to change.
Oh boy, he's going again.
Yeah, and then he'll do a U-turn, and then we'll switch. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm behind you if you.
Thank you. No, it's a good support. Let's go. I'm good. Thank you.
You need me to get off you, just tell me. I got your back here, so you can lean back as far as you want.
I'm good. You don't need to hold me.
Okay.
This other boat must be watching this.
Fish on the surface.
What the hell?
You need to hard out.
It's a 10.
That was big. Yes. Coming towards him.
Power on, man. That's awesome. Yeah.
Well, digging in now.
Yeah.
We lost the leader.
Not far. Leader's right below the surface.
He's seeing more line now than we yet seen.
Yeah. He's above 80% done.
There's a leader right there, I believe. Come on, dude.
There he is.
There he is. Oh, big beam shot.
Yeah, see?
Awesome. That was a shorter. It was a shorter run as well.
And I know we mentioned this earlier, but that was going to be like the 11th or 12th time we saw that fish, and it wasn't going to be the last time. Let's just cut to the end, the final chase.
How is this possible?
See the boat? Safe, nice work. Good job. Oh my God! Oh, what a beast!
3 hours, 42 minutes.
Get ready, Mike. He's swimming.
Perfect. Slowing down now.
If you by any chance get a chance to gaff him, when he gets close, just be ready.
Take it.
All right?
Take it.
No,
No, if you see it, just grab it. Take the shot.
Yeah.
Take the shot if you have it.
Yeah.
I just don't know what he's gonna do. He might swim up.
I saw him off the bow. He looks fresh.
Yeah, but he means if he makes a pass.
If he makes a pass, just keep the line away from the boat.
Sure.
Keep the line away from the boat. He's gonna do some weird shit once he gets close. I promise you.
Big blue, but he's big yellow.
Like how weird? Like he might do my taxes.
Oh no! Fucking hell.
Wow. All right, guys. Wow. Wow.
Oh, look how cheap that is. That's all stuff.
The hook still on?
I don't think so.
No.
Yeah, it chafed off. Or
Yeah.
broke off.
Wow.
That was a monster. That was a giant. That was a giant.
What was the final time?
All right.
3 hours, 50 minutes. 3 hours, 50 minutes.
I don't know. That's good then.
What do we do now?
Fish.
And yeah, talk about having the wind knocked out of your sails. Nothing epitomized that more than Eliron's resigned. We fish. When asked what do we do now, Having said that, my friend Steve once reminded me that without disappointment in fishing, you wouldn't appreciate the good days. And to be perfectly honest, that fish deserved to live, especially after fighting almost 4 hours against 33 feet of boat, 800 horsepower, and 4 anglers. There are some great takeaways from this trip. The camaraderie was exceptional. We were on Jay's boat, but utilized Eliron's years of tuna experience, Jock's brawn. He spent 2+ hours on the hook, and Mike's piloting of that vessel during the almost 4-hour fight. I personally didn't contribute much, but learned a lot about this style of tuna fishing, including the incredible preparation necessary, including the mass amounts of butterfish and sardines we had to constantly slice up and create a slick, and all the other little things that are necessary to tuna fish. It was honestly a tremendous learning experience for me. And while I'm not yet caught the tuna bug, it's certainly something I'd like to do once or twice a year as a respite from my normal fluke, striper, and blackfish adventures. I really hope you enjoyed this video. As always, if you like these videos, hit that like button. If you're not already a subscriber and you like content like this, please consider subscribing. And if you're not already a member of the channel, please consider becoming one. Lots of perks associated with that, including free member trips, exclusive content, and early access to videos.